The adventurers successfully return to town after a harrowing battle at the graveyard. You have successfully destroyed the corrupting relic that was resurrecting the undead. You've successfully eliminated all the zombies by burning them. Now you arrive back into town. It's pretty late, and you're in front of the guardhouse. What do you do?
I'll hand Frederick back his quarterstaff. I will pick up all my stuff before we leave, but I'll hand Frederick back his quarterstaff, and it's encumbering me.
Thank you.
It is damaged. It cannot be sold unless it is repaired. Let's just say you sell it for a little bit less than what you would normally sell it for. You can just eyeball it. It's supposed to be 10% less, but you can just eyeball it.
Okay. I'll sell it immediately. I only get 25% back, but so in this case, 15%?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just divide the cost by 10 and add half of it.
Let's hurry. We don't have much time. It's late at night.
Sorry.
Says Amaretta.
Okay. We go forward, enter the guardsman's place. Guard post.
Well, welcome back, says Sergeant Wolfgang Faust.
Yes, Sergeant Faust. My companions and I traveled into the graveyard. We fought off hordes of undead, and dear Miss Torger here offered the most aid and even helped in destroying a cursed relic of the dark gods of chaos.
Okay, good, thank you.
It was found in the tomb of one Leon Wolf.
Okay.
I believe it was a crying wolf.
Do you know who that is?
I do not.
It's unfortunate. I think an investigation should be done. If there's ever any witch hunters nearby, I recommend they poke more into it.
So he's writing this stuff down. And he's like, okay, that sounds good.
For the reward, my share you can give to the dear Miss Throger.
Sounds good. As soon as we confirm that all of the supernatural undead that are in that graveyard are gone, we'll give you the reward.
How long will it take to confirm?
A few days. Shouldn't be too long. Get a scout to do it.
Seems very inefficient.
Very inefficient.
Okay, if you would rather pay for an expedited scout, I'll order it immediately.
How much is for expedited scouts?
5 silver pieces.
That can be subtracted from the reward, can it not?
What was that?
The 5 silver pieces can be subtracted from our payment for destroying it, can it not?
You can. So go ahead, give me some collateral, and we'll make it happen.
I'll put down the 5 silver. I got the money for it.
Okay. Hand over the 5 silver. Okay, we'll have a scout right in the morning.
That is good.
Yeah, so morning, I will look at Miss I will look at her. Is that okay?
What was that?
That works, right?
What are you doing?
I'm just gonna check at the look on her face, whether or not getting the scouting done the next morning would work.
You can tell Amaretta seems a bit stressed.
A bit stressed, but not just stressed.
Yeah, Yeah, she's not like
Uh,
pulling her hair out, but she's very stressed.
All right then. Now, in regards to another matter that we talked about before we left, this Miss Folger has something to say about the bail that was posted recently. I believe she attempted to pay the 60 silver bail on the prisoner within the tower, and the guard that you suspended this afternoon accepted that bail and then proceeded to pretend as though she hadn't paid it. It should be relatively simple to investigate such a thing now that you have a witness and a set amount of money that was paid to him that can be searched for.
What witness?
If that can be done. Miss Folger here. She was the one that provided him the money.
That's not a witness. She just claims.
Yes,
Okay,
she claims that she
Emerita, tell me
didn't-
what happened, Sergeant Faust says. And Emerita says, I gave Watchman Heze, Jacodus, the money outside. And then he walked in, told me to wait outside. And then, after I came in and told him asked him why it was taking so long, he told me that I hadn't given him the money, that I was being rude, and he told me to leave. At that, Sergeant Wolfram Faust takes some notes. He writes it down, and he says, okay. He points to two of the watchmen. He says, search over there, please. And he directs them to go inspect over here, which appears to be some living quarters. He says, okay, well, I was aware that Heze Jacodus had acted belligerently, rudely, and unprofessionally as a watchman, but I was not aware of this stealing, of theft. So this is new to me. While they're kind of inspecting the living quarters over there, do you guys want to do anything?
can we aid in the search?
No. This would be an investigation, an independent investigation. You guys are obviously friends of Emerita, and Emerita is the aggrieved party, so you would be unduly biased.
Makes sense.
Makes sense.
I will. I don't think it's something I can see. Is the door open? Did they close the door behind them?
Yeah, the door's open. They're searching.
I mean, I will.
Yeah.
So I will attempt to just like a perception. Are they diligently searching? Does it seem like they're in on what the guardsman?
Yeah, give me perception. Average.
Can I also give a perception?
Yeah, sure.
Perception is my best stat.
Yeah, Eric, you can tell that they're searching really hard. What about you? Who's the other person?
Me. Let me roll.
Okay. You can tell that they're not searching that hard. So yeah, they're done searching, and okay. Yeah, we found a bag of silver in Jacodus's bunk. Also, a few other miscellaneous stuff. They list out a blanket, a book, a comb, this, that, and Sergeant Faust writes it all down. He says, "Okay, we'll talk to Jacodus, investigate this fully. In the meantime, the silver will be confiscated until we determine the outcome of this investigation. Pending the outcome of this investigation."
Does that mean they will get it? Lady Mrs. Troger will get it back if the investigation goes through?
If the investigation determines that Jacodus stole this money from Amaretta, then we would be happy to return it to her. It's her rightful property.
Can I do a lore Reichel and see how often the money gets returned?
Sure. You can tell from that Lore Reichland test that sometimes the money gets returned, sometimes it's hard to determine who it rightfully belongs to, in which case it's just confiscated and then put into a general fund and like given to the poor or for like general construction, like different general town needs. Marked as illegal money and just used for town, miscellaneous
benefit.
Public projects.
Oh well, the money's
based on that as well. Would I know how much a Reichland guard gets paid?
Yeah, you can roll another Reichland test.
Okay.
It's gonna be challenging.
Challenging. Okay. Challenging. I succeeded?
Yeah, you did. You would know that a watchman gets paid not that much, a few silver per paycheck. And a watchman recruit gets paid a little less. Brass 3, so only they deal primarily in brass pieces.
I would ask Sergeant Faust. From what I understand, a recruit gets paid very little, and the few that they do get paid. Tell me, your suspended guardsman, is he the sort to party often? Is he the sort to waste away money quickly?
He is.
It seems weird that he saved that much money so soon, given his standard of pay. And given that he did lie to me, telling me he saved all that money, and here you are telling me he spends his money quickly, I have reason to believe that this is a very likely chance that this money belongs to Miss Trozer, and I would like to add my witness testimony to this.
Okay.
And
I will mark down that you heard him say he earned this money by saving it.
Yes.
Okay.
You also mentioned we could go and see Miss Trozer's husband.
No, I didn't say that, but you may certainly talk to him independently if you want.
That would work for me. Is it right if we go speak to him?
You don't need my permission to speak to him.
He's in the tower, is he not?
Oh, right. Klaus, not Jacotus.
Yeah.
Sure, why not? You've done the town a great service. It wouldn't be that bad for you guys to take a look at him. We'll do it in the morning.
Okay. Sounds good with me.
Alrighty. Seems our business here is through. I'll say thank you for your time, Sergeant. We will see you on the morrow.
Alright. So, a few hours pass, you guys can all do a rest. So that means you just hit the sleep button, the bed button on your character sheet. In the morning, you see Sergeant Faust. He greets you at the guardhouse. He says, okay, I've sent a few of the townsfolk to look for a scout. I imagine they'll find one in a few hours, and then he'll be sent out. Since it's a rush order, he'll be done in a day or two. In the meantime, I will ask this watchman. He talks to one of the watch recruits. He'll bring you over to where Klaus Troger is held, and you can take a look at him. But you will need to surrender all of your weapons at the guardhouse until you come back. Is that acceptable?
That is acceptable.
Indeed.
Perhaps I shall stay here with my weapons.
All right.
When I'm in the
Brother
Mage's
Morpheus
Tower,
isn't gonna give up his flail.
When I'm in the Mage's Tower, can I do a lore magic, see what sort of protection runes are put in place?
Yeah, sure.
Good idea.
You won't know what protection runes. Actually, it's gonna be very difficult.
Oof, that's unfortunate.
And it's not lore magic. Yeah, actually, it is lore magic. Sorry. Yes. Please go ahead.
Yeah. Get an idea of the magical sense of this place. I'd also like to do my second sight later. And it's
You
going to be
just do it
very
immediately.
difficult. Okay.
Yeah. Very difficult. Yes, very difficult. And second sight, you feel the winds of magic are different in this area. The winds of magic are converging on the top of the tower. You are unable to determine what kind of wards it is. You do know that all magic casting in this area would be a bit harder based on your second sight. Okay, so the guardsmen, you guys are unarmed. Morpheus, you're not here actually, but you can like still see what's going on because you're token. I want you to see what's going on. I don't want you to be left out. So yep, follow me. My name's Ulrich, by the way.
A very religious name, my friend.
Yeah, it's a quiet town. Farmers, lumberjacks, but you know, I like it. Lived here all my life. My parents were stone miners. Nearby mine. He knocks on the door.
What type of stone did they dig up? Marble?
No, not that expensive, just cobblestone. They knock on the door, and you kind of see at the top of this lonely hill, surrounded by grassland, you see a large two-level granite tower. The square walls rise up like a clock tower. You see there are glass windows on the top two floors. Rainbow-colored lights shine out of the top floors. Of the top floor windows. So you knock a few times. You see someone kind of look out the window for a second, and then the door opens. A sentry pops out. Hey. Yeah, got orders from Sergeant Wolver Faust. He says that these three can take a look at the prisoner. Sure.
Two.
Or these two, sorry. Sure thing. So the watch recruit goes in and the sentry goes in. You guys are...
Is the wife coming as well?
Yeah, she's coming as well.
Oh, so it would be 3.
Yeah, it would be 3. Sorry about that. So yeah, Emeretta's there as well. And
I can't move my token.
Okay.
You have to use the arrow keys, probably.
they're just upstairs.
Yep. Okay.
So the sentry goes here. I'm going to stay here, mind the door. You watch him on the way up. Yeah, sure thing, Ulrich responds. You see one, there used to be a bed over there. Come on up. And then at the top, you see a Klaus Troger. He's chained up, attached to this magical spinning, or magical, like, altar. A lot of different colors. See a sentry there sitting down. Yeah, I heard your conversation from down below, the sentry says. Alright. Ulrich turns to you guys. You three. And he says, well, here is Klaus Troger. And when Emeretta sees Klaus Troger and Klaus Troger sees Emeretta, they hug each other. Burst into tears. I missed you so much, dear. I missed you too, honey. They hug each other. Klaus has, he's in okay condition. He's not armed, he just has his clothes on. He's chained using an iron chain to this device. It's obviously a magical device, but you can't tell what it is.
Can I do a lore magic on the device?
Sure. It's gonna be very difficult.
Okay.
You might as well try.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't hurt.
Yeah, I mean, unless that's a chaos device, and failing immediately changing into some sort of demon spawn.
You just don't know.
So interesting, though. I would ask, what is this magical device?
I don't know, says Ulrich. Or says, yeah, says Ulrich.
Both of them. Out of curiosity, has the prisoner given you any trouble, any problems?
Nope, trouble.
No trouble? Interesting. Mr. Throgger, are you being kept well? Everything okay?
I'm a bit hungry, he says. They only feed me once a day.
Is it alright if I feed him one of my rations? I asked the guards.
Let me see it.
Okay. I give him the piece of bread that I was feeding the griffin.
Okay, you don't have any bread.
I didn't have any?
You don't have any in your trappings. It'd be rations or groceries to do it.
Where's the ration?
Unfortunately, you can't buy it now since you're,
Yeah,
outside of town.
no wonder the griffin didn't like me. I'm giving it imaginary bread. I thought I had rations.
Tell you
I'll
what,
hand over
you
some.
hand over 2 silver pieces. I'll make sure he's fed a full meal today.
Okay. Give him 2 silver.
All right.
Bribing the guys to treat the prisoner well. It's incredible.
Yeah. You put some ale. Give him an extra 5 brass pieces. Give him some ale.
All right. Ale 2.
Minus that 5 brass. Yeah. How are things going on out here in your village? Have there been any issues, any troubles?
No troubles. Just the occasional, curious farmer and huntsman. Besides that, business is okay. We guard this, obviously you might have heard. This is an old Archmage's tower. He still comes around every now and again. We're hired to guard it. And in this case, guard it for the town as well. Hold this prisoner here.
Oh, what is the name of the Archmage?
Archmage, Sigismund, Oratus.
But I know him from the college.
Are you a wizard?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Yeah, give me, it's gonna be difficult. You might know him. Yeah, difficult intelligence. Space
Archmage Sigismund
or Rats or Oratus. O-R-A-T-Z.
O-R-A-T-Z. Okay.
I must Sigismund Oratus.
You do that skill test. Intelligence. Where is? I think it's just main, I guess. Intelligence. And it's going to be a difficult one.
Yeah. You don't know him.
Interesting. So the prisoner hasn't caused any trouble. He hasn't started baying at the moon or anything like that.
Man, what are you talking about?
I don't know. Beast Man. He's being accused of being a beast man, is he not?
No, he hasn't caused any trouble yet.
And how many days have you had him in captivity?
Couple days.
Couple days?
Emerita coughs a few days. It's taken me some time to get here. It took some time for the letter to arrive. Whatever, it's hard to keep track of the days, the guard says.
Oh, he's been the perfect prisoner for many days that he's been here.
No,
however many that much may.
It's not a perfect prisoner, but he's fine.
He's fine. Okay. Haven't given you any reason to be worried.
How many times do I need to say it? The guard says.
No. Apologies. Just making sure. Is it right if I observe the prisoner?
You're already observing him.
Thank you for letting me know that. I would like to do a perception test with second sight, get an idea of how he's supposed to be turning tonight, correct?
Yeah, I can tell you that you can't tell with second sight.
I can't. I can't tell even with second sight. Okay. Well, I guess, is there anything you want to do, Eric?
You would know though that it's gonna be a full moon tonight.
Yeah.
Indeed, he would be turning tonight.
Are you done?
Okay.
Eric
Yes,
Ulrich says.
I asked Miss Stroger, are you finished speaking? Who was the man who reported the accusations that Troger is a sympathizer with the Beastmen?
No one reported him. An investigator and a hunter tracked down the. I think it was the sergeant said it was a trail for missing livestock and these terrifying screams or like animalistic sounds we heard in the forest. We tracked it down to Klaus Troger. So if you wanted to know who found him, that would be the sergeant, some of the watchmen, and the hunter.
Yeah, I believe there's nothing more for us to do here but to wait until the scout returns and report our success.
Yes.
Once that is done, and we receive the reward, Ms. Stroger can use the money to fully, what's the term? To actually pay the bill. Whether or not she gets paid or whether or not the investigation returns her original money is out of our hands.
Yes.